Hey everyone, I'm Steve Sacchio and welcome back to Build This Brick. We really got a good one for you today. It's the Batmobile from the Batman movie from 1989 by Tim Burton. This is a really iconic piece. It's the first real comic book movie that I remember as a kid. It was like nothing I'd ever seen at the time. And this vehicle itself, when it rolled out on the screen, was just amazing to see. All the little features on it, all the little detail. And I'm so excited that Lego actually put this into brick form. The biggest piece that I've ever actually worked on is 3,306 pieces. So I imagine it's going to take me a little longer than normal to get this all together. It is recommended for ages 16 and up. There's a lot of black pieces, a lot of detailed pieces in there, but I imagine it's going to go together pretty well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the unboxing of it, and we'll go from there. Alright, so the first thing we're greeted with is a couple of wheels, and just look at the size of those things. That's huge. Hopefully there's 4 of them in there. Bags on bags on bags. On bags on bags. So actually that is just the first half of it because there's a whole nother box in here. So I think what we'll do, right over there, is we'll go ahead and get started on this. The bags are laid out like they normally are with the numbers, which is great because I'd hate to do this in hard mode where they're all just combined together. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one started. Once we get through all these bags, I'll do another boxing unveiling when we get to this one. This is kind of cool. It's got a nice little blueprint of the Batmobile on there. And we'll kind of go from there. So alright, we'll see you in part 2 in a little bit. Alright, well I'm back already. So it turns out all those bags that I pulled out of the box is actually phase 2 of the build. So you can see them all lined up here. It runs through, it looks like at least 24 or 25 bags, and then there's actually a free-floating bag that doesn't have a number on it but has a bunch of little extra pieces that probably tie in with some of the mechanical parts of it. So we are going to go ahead and pull out this other box right here, which I thought was part 2, and it's actually part 1. So let's go ahead and open that up and see what we come up with here. And we do in fact have a couple more wheels, which is really good. We are seeing some more colorful pieces come in here, so the inside of it probably has the more colorful bits, so it's easier to kind of tell what you're doing. Blues. And of course we have our manual here, which is a real good thickness, and looks like some decals to stick on there as well. Looks like instrument panels and some the gas caps on the back. So yeah, so I got my work cut out for me today, and we'll go ahead and get started and see you in a few. So I'm at the halfway point now on the build, and I gotta say I am really impressed with this set. It's really coming together. I've been through 10 of the bags so far. It goes up to bag number 24. We do have a mystery bag. Actually, we had 2 mystery bags that kind of float around. There's some pieces that you pull from that every once in a while. Cruising along, it's been about 3 hours to do this. I did take a lunch break right in between, so we'll adjust the time a little bit for that. So far, this thing is just really cool. The detail on it is amazing, and I really kind of feel like they went above and beyond because there's a lot of stuff on here that they didn't need to put in, that they just really wanted to, and it just really kind of pulls the whole set together. So far, what we see here is the front of the vehicle. I'll move that out of the way so you can see it a little bit better. It's huge, like I said, it's about as long as my arm. We've got some sculpting on the front for the front facade, but you can see everything kind of curves and undulates as you go. The wheels will be turning. They work with the steering wheel. That was a very complicated piece right there by itself. We also have pop-up machine guns, which they'll work a little easier when I finish them off later on, but you can kind of see you'll hit a button and they'll raise up. I love the piping, the giant air intakes, the slats on the side. I'm just really impressed with this so far. I will say, judging by the mini characters, which are very cool, custom made for Vicky Vale and Batman so far. I still haven't seen the Joker, but I imagine we'll see him in the last bag. They are not to scale, from what I can gather from this at this point. It's nice that they included the characters. So far, they don't exactly fit to the size model of the vehicle, but that's okay. We'll forgive them for that. So we're going to take a break from now, finish this up tomorrow at some point. So different clothes, maybe a little bit more beard. But yeah, so far this has been an excellent build, and we'll have part 2 coming up for you guys in just a little bit.